Teen Grind, how you live with the kid, ready kid, and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm gonna talk about my top 10 favorite anime. Just my love of anime in general. If you see me looking down, it's because I actually wrote a script for this one, because I just want to, get this one right, and it's important for me to not waste time. So let me stop wasting time. Let me get into it. My top 10 anime list. Here it is, right here. Number 10 is coming in is Pokemon. Pokemon was the first anime I actually watched, and also kind of got me started, and also the anime I spent the most money on. Number 9 is Yu-Gi-Oh. I love the training card game. I love the anime. I got into it kind of late because I didn't start watching it until Kaiba and Yugi fought at Pegasus Castle. That's when I got into it. My number 8 is Digimon. We used to argue back and forth, say that Digimon is based off Pokemon, but Digimon became his own thing. I love the whole Digi evolution, and I love the whole. When they did the season 4, when they did the whole Spirit Evolution, I love that. Number 7 is Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul is probably like the newest one on this list. I really took a liking to Tokyo Ghoul. Not much else to say about it. Number 6 is Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist is one of the best written animes. I like the Elric brothers. I like Mustang. Number 5, which I deem no was anime. Avatar: Last Airbender. Definitely one of the best written animes. I like the whole how they're all influenced by martial arts because I'm a huge fan of martial arts. Number 4, Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho is probably the most what should I say, the most probably the most anime I probably binge watched. Yu Yu Hakusho, like I said, I like Yusuke Urameji, Kobara. I like Kobara a little bit more than I like Yusuke Urameji, like Hiei, Karama. Yeah, and I kind of fell off at the Dark World tournament because if I'm not mistaken, I think it got canceled, so I had to go on the internet years later and find it and catch up to it. Number 3, Inuyasha. Inuyasha is also one of my favorite animes of all time. It definitely belongs on the GOAT list in my opinion, and it definitely like one I think it just ended like either 2016, 2017 if I'm not mistaken, and I'm glad that that show got a nice proper ending. Number 2, which could have arguably been number 1, I kind of flip flop. Number 2 is Naruto. Naruto is an anime I also I got into. I say in the middle because I started watching like Naruto doing Naruto and Sasuke versus Haku fight when Naruto went nine tails for the first time. And I'd say this is probably like number 2 or number 3 most binge watched anime of all time. It's also one of the best written animes of all time. Kishimoto, you did your thing. Number 1 is Dragon Ball Z. The reason I put Dragon Ball Z at number 1 because Dragon Ball Z is arguably one of the most popular animes of all time. You actually you actually be like whatever age you are and get away watching Dragon Ball Z because Dragon Ball Z is big to the point like anybody and everything watching it. And my honorable mentions is this is the top 15. These shows be on there. Monster Ranchers, Monster Ranchers one that really got hit with the want to be Pokemon slash want to be Digimon thing. It never made it out the 90s. Number 4 is Beyblade, the original. With the Blade Breakers. Tyson, Daichi, and Kai. I really enjoy that anime. Number 3 is Afro Samurai, which from my understanding, Afro Samurai was the first anime with a black man as the protagonist or antagonist, because Afro Samurai is really like an anti-hero. He really was on the revenge quest. So yeah. Number 2, I'd say Attack on Titan. The Attack on Titan was definitely a series that just caught my attention off the first episode. So yeah, and my number one honorable mention, I'm probably gonna get heat for this not even being on the top 10 list. It's Cowboy Bebop because Cowboy Bebop I think came out like in the late 90s, and during that time I wasn't really into like realistic anime. I was more into like the magical superpower type of stuff. But yeah, I end up going love for it overall. All right, now that we got to my top 10 list and my honorable mention list, Again, too, why I like anime. The reason I like anime because the fantasy, the love of the show that is. They do a good job of portraying. Most some of them do a good job, portraying the characters, the in general, the adventure they go on, the costume designs, and the world building and designs, and pretty much, and also for the characters, it's better. Is it feels good. We have a character you could relate to, whether they're good, they're bad, or they just in the middle of confused. The best villains are the ones who are relatable. You can like, for example, like Pain. Pain was one of the best villains because what he says, like, in a sense, he's not wrong. And also you got somebody like, from, Dragon Ball Z. You got someone like Frieza, a guy who just plain evil that you would just love seeing getting take down. And love characters, the protagonist, characters such as, Naruto, Aang, a guy who's in the middle, Zuko, Goku, Deku. I love I love characters like that. And another thing about anime, growing up, I kind of hid the fact I like anime because simple fact, when I was in middle school, I used to get, I'm not trying to make this a sob story. I'm just trying to tell you, my story. I kind of got teased for, for like stuff like anime. I used to be a huge, like, I used to walk around talk about Dragon Ball Z all the time. Walk around talk about Naruto all the time. During this time in middle school, kids want to grow up. They want to be, they want to be grown. So if you like stuff like this, these teach about, and also doing peer pressure. This is during the time I start liking girls, and girls, ain't into guys who like stuff like anime. So I kind of hate the fact I like anime and start, allowing my interest in other stuff. Of course, when I go home, I watch. I just didn't talk about it in school because I didn't want to get teased about. I start aligning my stuff with this interest, such as playing. I started playing football. I started rapping. Speaking of rapping, rapping was the only thing I quote unquote did that was actually cool. Back then, but it is what it is. And also, due to the fact, I'm black. We know you kind of get, you kind of get some heat off that. So, you black. When you black, you come from the hood. Only thing you supposed to like is like gangster rap and hood movies and sports. Not saying I don't enjoy it from time to time. Just saying I have other aligned interests. That's why I think other YouTubers like Dwayne and Jazz, RDC World One, and my man Anthony Knight, cause even though they're not the only and the first people I know who are black who like anime, but far, being on YouTube, they made it cool, to be black and be a fan of anime. Shout out to RDC World One. Like I said, this video is really inspired by them. They inspired me to do a video like this, and then I'm very much appreciative of them, and I hope their dream can go well. Not to say, like, excuse me for playing the race card. It's just like I just want to highlight this, and yes, I know they did a video like this. Hence the reason why this is inspired by them. Or anyway, that's all I gotta say, man. It, unless you like, comment, subscribe, and share this on all your social medias. Remember, every season is growing season. Let's get it.